cold exposure. Ooh. Welcome to BellyProof Weight Loss Tips. We teach people how to achieve results like these in record time. No confusing jargon, no calorie mumbo jumbo. Just science with a fresh take that you can use. So, whose brilliant idea was it to come all the way to the Antarctic? Jacob? I'm a firm believer in go big or go home. Anyways, if cold showers are good, then surely being surrounded by penguins has to be next level. Well, not to alarm you, but you're turning blue. Even the penguins are looking a little worried. Isn't that the whole point? Shock the body? Sure, but I think you usually use an ice bath, not an iceberg. Don't worry, Frosty the Snowman. Let's talk about what cold really does for fat loss before we both end up as penguin snacks. Today we're going to show you the exact strategy you need to lose more fat with cold exposure. And no, it's not enough to just dunk yourself in an ice bucket. We also have an in-depth scientific review on all aspects of cold exposure. We'd link it in the description below.
This is something we've been getting a lot of questions about as it's becoming quite a popular trend. You know, dipping yourself into an ice bath, cold water therapy, going swimming outdoors, or just taking a cold shower.
First of all, it sounds dreadful, but seriously, most people are looking into cold exposure for the benefits to your health, or to burn off brown fat, or to trigger the browning of fat tissue.
We've got another video to explain why brown fat or browning of white fat, white adipose tissue, is not really a concern, mainly because it regenerates quickly and it's found in very small amounts on the back of your neck and the top of your spine and a little bit on the top of your chest. Which, let's be honest, when you talk about losing fat, you're not thinking about, oh my God, the top of my spine is like huge. This is not the type of fat you want to target, is it?
Cold exposure can be good for other things as well, like your immune system, your adrenaline, and for your mental health, giving you a dopamine hit for up to 6 hours, which is great. But one really useful, overlooked aspect of cold exposure is the shivering that it produces and how that's effective with weight loss.
When you shiver, your muscles contract involuntarily all over the body. This is a bit like a low-intensity cardio, low-intensity exercise you do continuously. And well, it is different to, say, a low-intensity run where you will be contracting primarily your leg muscles. This is different, but it's still low intensity and it happens all over the body, not just the leg muscles.
But in order to benefit from the shivering effect, you need fatty acids in your blood, something that your muscles can burn whenever they shiver. That means you can only really benefit from shivering if you've broken fat earlier in the day.
We won't specifically cover fat breaking in this video. We've got plenty dedicated to this subject on the channel. But if you follow our tips and you understand the adrenaline response and your adrenergic receptors, and you train to break fat, then you will have fatty acids in your bloodstream. They stay in your bloodstream for hours after you train, and those fatty acids, the content of fat cells, well, shivering is a really good way, another really good way to burn them.
So how do you benefit from them? After you've done a workout and broken fat, we suggest you jump into a swimming pool or jump into a cold shower. Swimming is a great fat-burning activity anyway, and if you do it long enough, the shivering will work in your benefit.
Now, a quick common mistake. We've seen people do cold exposure in wetsuits for dopamine or other benefits, but it's not going to work if you don't expose to the cold properly. Also, when you step out of the cold water, there is a strong temptation to dry up and put something warm on yourself. But this will stop the shivering effect. So we suggest hold off with the drying and getting warm. Let your muscles shiver for a little bit for an extra fat burning effect.
Remember, don't do it to burn calories or to burn brown fat. That's not going to help you see a measurable difference. But if you follow our advice, it will help if used this way.
Do you know anyone who is trying to lose weight and is always keeping nice and cozy, nice and warm? Why not share this video with them and challenge them to the Ice Bucket Challenge or a call deep in the sea?
Thanks for watching. For more weight loss tips like this, check out our YouTube channel or head over to bellyproof.com/tips.